heart is beating for me. Even your blood can't wait to escape from you. Keep it authentic. Drink directly from the neck. Listen, your heart is beating for me. Even your blood can't wait to escape from you. Keep it authentic. Drink directly from the neck. Listen, your heart is beating for me. Even your blood can't wait to escape from you. Keep it authentic. Drink directly from the neck. Listen, your heart is beating for me. Even your blood can't wait to escape from you. Keep it authentic. Drink directly from the neck. beating for me. Even your blood can't wait to escape from you. Keep it authentic. Drink directly from the neck.
Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Hello, welcome, guys in chat. Welcome to the Obscura Showdown Season 3, powered by Vista. Tonight, I'm your caster, Kiventon, with my fellow co-caster, Gig Hazard, over here.
Welcome everyone to the stream. We are back, and uh, also I wanted to thank you guys for the huge amount of viewership that we have received. Uh, Quentin, do you know about that? Did you see the group chat that we had about the viewership?
Yup, we have finally reached 100K viewers, I believe, right?
Nope. That is 1 lakh views.
I mean, yeah, we finally reached 1 lakh views on YouTube, and it's all thanks to
Nah,
you guys. So,
nah, nah,
guys,
nah. It's 1 lakh in the thing, Indian thing. So we have to stick to that. So yeah, 1 lakh. I mean, it's the same thing, but yeah, 1 lakh.
where's this conversation going? But guys, I hope everyone is excited as we do enter Obscura Showdown Season 3, powered by Vista, Day 7. Tonight we've got some interesting and exciting matches up for you all. The first round of tonight, match number 1, will be played against Yama versus Apex Esports. And guys, please do remember, do keep supporting us. Like this stream, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to be notified about future Obscura Showdown tournaments. And
Yeah, guys.
match.
Match day number 7, best of 3. The first match between Yama and Apex Esports. This is the first match, guys. And I am pretty sure this is going to be a very fun match to watch. Team Yama and Team Apex both uh, are squads that we have seen in the previous Obscura showdowns, and they are very entertaining, guys.
Yup, without any further ado, we have Apex on the blue and Yama on the red. Let's get into the analysis of tonight's matches. As we see standard bans already getting taken off the board. The Carmilla, the Hylos, the Zask for the side of Apex, and the Roger, Lolita, and Zushin for the side of Yama.
Hmm. Sorry, guys. It's 8, and usually we have dinner at around 10:30. So instead, I bought a snack. I've bought smiley faces and chicken wings. I'm sure Quentin is hungry.
My goodness me, this man makes me hungrier every day. As with a smile, we enter this first pick. Let's see what Apex go for. As they do secure in the Xavier first pick. What do you think of the Xavier, man?
Yeah, Xavier has had a low pick rate this tournament, but he is still very effective. As we see a Ling on the side of Team Yama, I thought it would be Apex getting the Ling pick first, but it seems like they have different plans.
Yep. Also, we have the chip being secured by the Who, so this is going to be some interesting, fast-paced action as Apex do pick up the Mincetar and the Belric. Two very interesting picks from the side of Apex Esports.
Hmm.
We already know how the Minstar is. So if this Minstar is going to scale, it might be pretty dangerous, especially in the late game.
Yeah, I think so. Apex are playing it pretty well, but the next 4 bans that come in could ban out a lot of hypers. It seems like they are going for the tank pick instead.
Yep, as we do see the Ruby is again picked up. With that, both teams have secured first phase of the draft as we enter the second ban phase.
Yeah, I think so. If I were Team Apex, it would be very difficult for me to choose what to ban. Since Yama have already chosen a tank, a hyper, and a ruby, it's pretty easy for them to either ban out marksmen or hypers.
Indeed. And I believe they'll just start trickling down the jungle for the side of Apex, as this ruby can be flexed to the gold lane. We've seen gold lane rubies before, so it's going to be interesting to see how they play this through, as they do pan out the Julian. Let's see what Apex do. They might just limit, yeah, they do take out the Clint and limit the gold lane.
Yeah, but that does limit their choices as well. As you see, a Hayabusa ban coming in from Team Yama.
We might see a mage ban coming in here unless they do decide to take out another gold lane, which could give a little bit insight into where the Mincetar is going, because we have seen Mincetar Gold being played by other teams as well.
Yeah, I think so. They would have banned the Zask or something, but it seems like they are going for the Valentina ban first. Does make sense since there is a Min Sitar and a Belric on their side.
Yep, now Yama, they do have the option of picking their mages right here, and Aurora might actually fit their team composition pretty well, especially with the late game damage, and that could sustain with her passive coming in. And yeah, they do secure the Aurora.
Especially Aurora will do fairly well with Chip if they can rotate and kind of make their combos work together. Aurora with that freeze, could help the team out a lot. Also, Ruby could walk in after that freeze. That does help the team out more.
Yep, that is a very good observation. As Apex, they do secure in the Moskov, so this is going to be an EXP led Minsita, as they are selecting their jungler. We might see a Gusion pick over here, but they could switch it up as well.
The problem with the Gushan is doesn't fare very well against the Ling, right? So that was the issue with for them, but it seems like they are going for an alpha that does a little bit better against Ling.
Yup, as Team Yama do round up their draft as well with that Masha. So again, this composition could be anything. This Ruby's probably going to the gold, and Masha might be going up against Minstar in the EXP lane, as both teams have secured their drafts. Again, guys, do support your team in the chat. Let's get the hype up as we enter game number 1 of day 7 of the Obscura Showdown Season 3, powered by Vista, between Yama and Apex Esports. Let's enter the land of dawn now.
Yeah, and interesting choice coming in from uh, Claude. I mean Ruby, to pick the elite skin amongst every other possible skin, since this is a tournament lobby. I'm nitpicking, but yeah, man.
It is the painted skin though, and if you haven't seen the painted skin of the ruby, it's pretty, you know.
Like that one. Nice one going in. As we get into the match, the first of the tournament, it seems like both teams are going to start on the EXP lane side. Ling is going to be ahead, I believe, since Alpha doesn't farm as fast as Ling, but no one to help out Ling this time.
Indeed, it seems like Team Yama, they are going for a more front to back composition, so they will slowly try to let their team entirely farm up. As we do see Aurora with that quick wave clear, able to just take that wave and now come back to support the Ling in that jungle clear. Whereas Alpha is a little bit slow already going for that lethal. The chip is pretty low in that position right now, but Ling is able to secure the lethal in that little skirmish, as we might see something a little bit more. but Yama do not decide to extend.
Yeah, on a frontal 1v1, I think so. Aurora would have a difficult time against Xavier, but it seems like Aurora is doing pretty fine for herself. As we see another fight brewing, someone might go down as Link pops his ultimate, does get the kill on Belric. Another team fight brewing. Chip goes down to Moskov. That splash damage does come in and does secure that kill. But Ling there to get another kill on Alpha. It might seem like Aurora is going to go down to Moskov, the passive there to help her. But it seems like it will not be enough. Ling does back out as well. A good game coming in from Moskov. I mean, early game MMs, I did not expect that.
So, killing spree already secured by the Moscow. A slight bit of miscommunication, it seems, as the Ling was going in for the Xavier, but the Xavier was able to survive over there, leaving the Aurora a little bit behind. So we have to see how the rest of Yama do react to this. It seems like they are doing pretty fine for themselves at the moment, but we have to see another fight may brew up in this turtle.
Yeah, I didn't expect Moskov to get triple kills in under 3 minutes. Did you?
Oh, that surprisingly, it was a good turnaround that they did over there. So it was pretty nice for the Moscow to get some early advantage. But we are seeing some skirmish about to unfold here at the turtle. The Alpha has already begun this turtle take as the chip is already in position. He does have the shortcut as it is getting popped over there. 5 members of Yama are collapsing onto the rest of Apex. As Alpha is the first to fall, the team calling from the Minstar does come out, but it's not enough to keep his team alive, as that's 4 members for the side of Apex already wiped off the board. And the turtle going to the side of Yama.
Yeah, very interesting match. I mean, lots of things happening all over the map. Team fights going both ways. Guys, I did warn you it could get your BP high, and it seems like it will. A little bit of bait going on, but it seems like Moscow will not take the beat.
Yep. We do have the chip, but he does not have shortcut right now. He's just there to give a little bit of support to the Ruby. As look at this, the VM already begins. Team Yama feeling comfortable in their position right now.
Yeah, they are in a comfortable lead. They have the goal lead as well. So it they need to be careful they do not get picked out. As I say that, it seems like Xavier might go down. Yes, Xavier does go down. Belric pops his ultimate, but fails to find anyone. Ling in a very tight spot does dash out of that place to recall back home. That was pretty scary for Ling. Seems
Yep, but
Aurora is doing a lot of damage as well. As we see, Ruby does get the kill on Alpha. 3v1 going on near that Lord Pit.
yep, but the chip actually doing pretty well over there. And it seems like a little bit of a misplay as the Moscow does use the shortcut from the chip to get away from his lane, giving the Ruby a little bit more time to just chunk this turret down. And this might actually be a turret for the side of Team Apex Esports. The second turtle of the game does come back in as the chip is in position. A little bit of a pullback from the Mincetar. He does not have the shortcut yet, so he is trying his best to maneuver properly. As it seems like Team Yama are back in their position to take this turtle. Look at this.
Yeah. Did you realize they have a 5k gold lead already?
Yep, the goal lead is beginning to slowly grow up as this is another turtle taken for the side of Yama as the Wrath of the Dryad does come out, but so does the King Culling. Is it going to be enough to keep the rest of Yama at bay? No, it does not seem so. As that's again another 4-man wipe from the side of Team Yama.
Massacre in that Lord Pit. This is not looking good for team. I think so. It was
Apex.
Team Apex, right? So yeah, they do need to make a comeback. I mean, Moskov is farming up, is doing pretty well. Uh, compared to his teammates, but I don't think so it'll be enough. Ling could just jump in and take that lead away.
That is true. The Ling looking very scary, sitting at 6-0-4. So he is pretty fed over here. Again, the Moskov, you made a very good point over there. The Moskov is the only hope for the side of Team Apex right now, as it takes a little bit more time for the Xavier to come into the game and start dishing out the damage. So we have to see what happens here, whether or not they are able to pull it off to that later game. But
Ooh, it seems like Minsitar is caught, but does manage to get out of that tight spot. I think so. Chip was actually aiming for the red buff when he made that mistake of jumping into Minsitar.
that is true.
Uh,
But they turned out well already, since Yama
yeah.
are again in the lead. They have the items to sustain quite a bit. So we might see another gank come to the Minsita on the bot side. Look at that. The King's Calling does come out, but sadly, it's not enough to keep himself alive. Meanwhile, in the mid side, we do see that the Ruby is stuck up over there. The Wrath of the Dryad already used up, but the rest of the team of Yama is there to give support. The Tempest of Blades from the Ling able to get quite a bit of damage in, and that is a 5-man wipe for Apex.
And a lot of showboating apparently showing her dominance currently in the game. The lead is increasing almost 10,000.
Almost. It is actually 10,000 over there, as the third turtle does go to the side of Yama as well. Seems like they are looking to
Oh
collapse onto the top side,
no.
as Mintatar, I mean, Moskov does get taken off. The shortcut from the chip is also used up a little bit too much, if you ask me, because that was overkill. 3 members to secure that kill on the top side.
Yeah, the goal lead too big for me to believe a comeback might be possible, but a bounty is in hand for killing almost every hero on Team Yama.
Yep, but the blue buff does get stolen away by the Ling now. The Ling sitting at 2 buffs is very comfortable, as we see another wave collapsing down mid. Not enough to actually push it out, but it seems like we might have another fight in the bot side, as the Alpha is the first to fall. The King's Calling does come out from the Minsita, but catches no one. The Wrath of the Dryad securing onto 2. But Yama seems to be happy with that. They got the kill onto the jungler for the side of Apex, and they just walk away. A little bit of showboating by Lord without the sea.
Yeah, I think so. It seems like the Ling miss coming in from Team Apex has cost them a lot. I think so. Ling is the most influential one, as it seems like Minsitar might go down to Masha. Yeah, an easy kill for Masha. Actually, just walks up. It seems like might go down, but to Moskov. Yeah, a comeback. It seems like the mage might go down as well, but a turnaround as Link just jumps in. Another team fight brewing in Ruby, doing a lot of damage to to the tank. It seems like yeah, Xavier goes down as well pretty easily. Not looking good for Apex, as Moskov and Mincit are left to defend their inhibitor turrets against 4 other opponents.
Yep, we do already see a good I'm offended on 2 members, as the frigid glacier does come out from the Aurora, securing the 2 kills onto Minstar and Moscow. Good play coming in from the Ruby as they catch off 2 more members from the side of Apex Esports.
Ooh, not looking good for Team Apex. They need to make some plays ASAP. The goal lead increasing has reached to 12k goal lead. A lot also about to just walk up into their base pretty soon with the inhibitor turrets open and naked for Team Yama to just take from them.
Yep, the Lords are starting to march down bot side. as the rest of Team Yama, they are playing heavily around this chip, and the chip coming in with good shortcuts, allowing the rest of his team to actually dive onto this composition from Apex. And Apex, especially even though they have the Delrit, they are unable to respond as fast as they should be. But we might see a little bit of a skirmish in the bot side, as this is going to be a 5v5 brawl about to break out over here, as the Lord is up and available. It has entered that inhibit turret. The Ling is also in position, but it seems like Yama, they are just waiting for that Lord to take that mid down. It does not go down, and Apex, they do keep their bot side tower for the time being, but it seems like Ling wants to secure that.
Yeah, not wasting time taking that inhibitor turret. It does give them a significant advantage when it comes to pushes. The shield does pop for the mid lane turret as well. Now, this is not looking good for Apex. I think so. They could come up with a super combo to make a comeback. Still hoping for that.
But it is difficult to see because from the side of Yama, they do have those immunities coming in. The Masha, once her shields do go down, she gets an immune. The Ling with the Tempest of Blades, and also the Aurora with her passive. So it's very difficult for them to land that one hit combo. But it is not impossible as Apex are now put to their base, forced to stick back on the turrets.
Yeah, do or die situation about to come up for them as the Lord is going to spawn in around 40 seconds. Not being able to come out of the base, the are getting picked off as soon as they walk out of their base. So yeah, I do not know what they can do anymore.
But look at this. Now we're just waiting for another skirmish to break out. But it seems that Team Yama, they're in no hurry. They're not rushed. They're just playing this slow. They know that they can bleed out the resources coming in for Apex. As look at those lane freezes on all sides.
Yeah, man. One team struggling, one team playing a different game. Right, one playing Farm Simulator, one playing against bots. Apparently,
Ooh, that was a statement coming in from you, as we do see that the Alpha does get picked off over there before the Lord. The Spear of Disruption does connect onto the Ruby, but it seems like Moskov is a little bit slow. He's unable to go back into that as Team Yama. They do try and secure this Lord. Again, this is a 12-minute Lord, so it's going to be pretty tough to defend for the side of Apex.
yeah, it seems like Apex are. I think so. Alpha is going for a Dom Ice against Ruby. Is getting nuked a lot, not being able to sustain in a team fight. So I think so that might change things slowly, one step at a time. But the Lord is just walking down the bottom lane. And this is the do or die situation we were talking about 40 seconds earlier.
Yep. I love how Chip looks in game. He's just a raccoon on his chair. Now, we might see another fight breakout over here. The Chip isn't trying to get into position to land his shortcut so that the rest of Yama can collapse. But it seems like Apex are doing a pretty decent job. But a flicker coming in from the Chip, caught in the King's Calling, a good I'm offended on the three members of the Frigid Glacier does come out. There's quite a bit of stuff over here as the rest of Ling. Will he be able to clean this up, as Xavier is the only one alive, and that is 5 members taken out.
Ooh, that was too close for comfort for me.
Ooh. And with that, I think so. Congratulations for Team Yama to win the first game of the series.
Yeah, hope so. We can see Team Apex make a comeback in the next match, which will happen shortly, guys. And we will see you then.
This marks the end of Obscura Showdown Season 2. Big shout out to the Fusion Prime fam. Big shout out to Crank. Fun. We'll catch you next time. Till then.
Welcome everyone to Obscura Showdown Season 3. The stage is set, the teams are ready, and the battle for supremacy begins now. Brace yourself for a relentless showdown where only the fiercest will conquer and reign supreme.
This marks the end of Obscura Showdown Season 2. Big shout out to the Fusion Prime fam. Big shout out to Crank. Fun. We'll catch you next time. Till then.
Welcome everyone to Obscura Showdown Season 3. The stage is set, the teams are ready, and the battle for supremacy begins now. Brace yourself for a relentless showdown where only the fiercest will conquer and reign supreme.
Okay, guys, welcome back to Obscura Showdown Season 3 match day 7, powered by Vista. It seems like we are underway for the match between Yama and Apex Esports. This is the second match. Team Yama did dominate in the first match, and let's see if Apex can make a comeback this time.
Yep, guys. Also, thank you for the immense support on the channel. Remember, guys, to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to stay tuned for more Obscura Showdown Season 3 as we jump right into the bans coming in from both the teams. Again, Yama are on the blue and Apex are on the red. As Team Yama, they do ban out the Hylos and the Roger, pretty standard, as the chip for the side of Apex is taken off the board.
Yeah, the link's still open. That might be one of the next bans, but we will see what happens. I mean, ooh, they do ban the Sask out first instead of the Ling.
Interestingly, Apex do ban out the Lunox as well. So it seems like they are trying to do a selective ban over here, as the as Lunox and the chip are taken off the board.
Yeah, if I were Apex, it would be the Ling ban, but I think so. There are different plans. I did expect more. I still do expect more from Apex, as they are a very good team. They have shown that in the previous seasons of Obscura Showdown, but did fail to show up in the first match. I hope they can make a comeback this match.
Yep, as the Hayabusa is banned out, that does leave the Zushin still available and open, which immediately gets picked up by Yama. Do you think that was a slight mistake from Apex?
I don't think so. I think so. They have something in mind. A very specific bans coming from Apex. Might be to save someone. Might be something like an MM for a marksman. I'm not sure. It seems like something is brewing in the minds of Team Apex.
Yep, they do secure a mage of their own in the Vexana. Again, one of the only mages which I think can contest against the Zushin when it comes to crowd control, as they do take up the Yu Zhong as well. This is the first Yu Zhong, I believe, of the tournament.
Yeah, I think so too. Yu Zhong is one of the most strongest, was at least one of the most strongest EXP laners. I'm not sure about this patch. Haven't seen a lot of him. It seems like Team Yama are going for the Ruby pick. Again, that painted skin coming in.
That's a pretty painted skin, you know. I like that skin.
Yeah, I do have the base model skin, if you could
It's
say that.
the base
Yeah.
model's all right. Painted skin, man. That's where it's at. As they do secure the Carmilla as well for the side of Team Yama.
A full-on female pick coming in this time from Team Yama, and I'm not sure what Apex are going to pick this time. Zushin does need to be countered, and the link is
The
still
link is still up.
open for pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Both of us have the same idea. The link is still available, so Apex could opt for that again.
It does especially well against Zushin, especially because of that ultimate. A lot of burst damage, also does give immunity against CC's skill. So yeah, that could work for them, but it seems like they are going for the Minotaur pick instead.
A very solid composition from Apex, but there is that one hero from the side of Yama which could probably cause a problem for all three of the picks, which is that Zushin. Let's see how Apex deal with that mage with this second phase of the bans.
Team Apex taking their time to think of what hero to ban next, and this is going to be a tough one since I think so. A lot of meta heroes are still open.
I am more
Your
than
team
a
is
weapon.
They do start limiting the junglers and ban out the Julian first, as the Lolita is taken off the board. A little weird of a ban since the Minotaur's already picked up, but
Not a little. I mean, I think so. That was a mistake coming from Team Yama. I don't think so. It was something they thought through a lot. Is this overconfidence coming in from Team Yama?
maybe just a little bit. But knowing that they won the first
Sir,
game,
What's your command?
they do have the option of being this hyped up. So with the Fanny also being taken off the board by Apex, let's see what Yama have for their last ban.
May the blood of my
They
enemies
do ban
flow
out the
from my
Mr. I think so.
skin.
This is to just fill out the slot of bans, right? So at least one of those hypers is open for pick. So I think so that could be the thought that went in while banning out Lolita. I'm not sure, but if that is so, that is a very
I am vengeance.
long shot kind of a idea.
But it could be one of those, as if they did ban out something like Ling over there, their junglers would be limited. As the Moskov does get picked up for the Apex again, last game the Moskov was doing pretty decently in lane as well. But the Ling gets immediately picked up for the side of Yama, as we do see and wait for what the gold lane might be for the side of Yama.
Yeah, they need to be very careful since there is a Yu Zhong on the other side, very good at jumping in. So yeah, a very strong gold leaner
I've been
necessary.
waiting
I
for
think so.
too
Carry
long.
will do. Carry does very well against Yu Zhong. So I think so. That is a very good pick. But I am scared for the Moskov against the Ling.
Against Ling, it is pretty scary, as Carry is one of those heroes that can do well against Moskov in lane as well. So it all depends on how the players play these heroes that they decide to pick up, as we are waiting for Apex's last pick. So what do you think that they could take up into the jungle to match the pace of the Ling?
I'm not sure. The Yin is open, but I think so it's a bad choice. And Alpha also seems like a bad choice. Roger, maybe?
Roger is banned out.
The nobles can't
Oh,
handle.
sorry. It seems like, yeah, a Gushan. I'm not sure about that one as well. As, Carmela and Ruby might just,
Was a problem.
yeah, big problems. As you know, Gushan does need a lot of, does depend a lot on his mobility, but the Carmela with her stun and Ruby with her almost every skill with stun is going to cause a huge problem for Gushan.
Well, we'll have to see how the matches go in the second round. As guys, I hope everyone's excited for the Obscura Showdown Season 3. Game number 2 between Yama and Apex Esports, in which Yama are already taking the lead with one game under their belts. With that, both teams have secured their traps as we enter the land of the dawn.
Sadly, Quentin, it seems like Ruby did change his skin this time. So yeah, okay. Anyway, how do you think Ruby will do against Yu Zhong in the lane?
Early game, she might have just a little bit of difficulty, but when it comes to late game, I think so. She might just be on par with what the Yu Zhong is meant out to do. So we have to see how the teams play this out, as we do see both sides start off with the blue buff, both junglers, whereas for the side of Apex, they have already started leashing that red buff.
Yeah, I think so. Early game, Ruby has to play very passive, since Ruby does get a major of her life steal when there are enemy creeps to help her out with that life steal.
Yep, the leader does get contested by a little bit, but Ling is there with that retribution to secure it. As both junglers are in a position to just farm up. Not much aggression right now, but it seems like something might be brewing as Minotaur walking to the try push in the bot side. Gets caught off by a lot of members, has to flicker out. Gets very low as the Ling does get the Tempest of Blaze is coming out, but he might not be able to catch all the swords. As the rest of Team Yama, they do mess that up just a little bit. The Gushan is there, he does have the incandescence, but decides to just off.
That was close for Minotaur, but the marksman coming in this time to save the tank. Things we usually do not see, but it seems like this game did cause that rare scenario which we hardly see.
Yes, it was scary for both teams over there for just a little bit, as we do have the first lot coming up, but a little bit of a skirmish over there. Yu Zhong does miss that second skill as Zushin is still available with that Purify. We do see in the top side and in the mid, two fights breaking out. Of the Vengeance, but does get first blood by the Gushan. Ling is there to secure that kill as Texana does miss the grasp of death. Meanwhile, on the top side, we do see the Spear of Destruction connects on through. But the Ruby with the perfect I'm offended catches out the Moskov, and the Yu Zhong does get thrown back. The Zushin does have enough mana to secure another kill. The Yu Zhong getting picked up by the Ruby, and the Minotaur now in a tough spot. Might get pulled back to game, but there's not enough mana for the Zushin.
So Zushin might go down to the Gushan. Yes, does go down to the Gushan, as it does not seem good for Ruby as well. But I think so. Yeah, the Gushan did learn from his mistakes and decides not to jump in this time under the turret early into the game. The Letho not being taken. Okay, yeah, okay, that was close. Did almost miss that Letho.
Yep, but the turtle does go to the lane, so Yama have already begun their lead. It's not much. It's slowly developing into a 2K lead, but it will slowly start growing, especially with the lane on the jungle.
Ooh, I think so. Apex will do better in the late game because of that Moskov. Yeah, the carry is there, but it seems like Bhushan will go down to the lane again. Yeah, inside his own jungle. seems like another kill, a double kill for Ling. Moskov there to punish the enemy, but it seems like he's the one walking away this time, barely managing to keep his tank alive again. Does leave his lane. It seems like Carry will get a lot of goal out of that. And the tank to zone out the marksman. Ooh, not looking good for Moskov. This could spell trouble. Seems like Moskov does somehow manage to get into the lane, but does miss out on a lot of EXP and gold. As we see, gank might come in the bottom lane, but the Minotaur is spotted out by the carry. Teams are rotating. A lot of HP taken off Minotaur.
Yeah, but it seems like that is it. Meanwhile, on the top side, the Yu Zhong does get pretty low. You have the illusion getting fought off. The incandescence already used up. The combo does land, but cannot go back in because that's quite a bit of damage. As the Ling is trying to scout out to where the rest of Apex is, as they are waiting to do something over here. Minotaur might be walking up into a very bad position. Has to flicker out again. This is like the repeat of what happened in the early game as Team Yama fall back to secure that turtle.
Yeah, Ruby doing very well against Yu Zhong. I did not expect a dominating play coming in from Ruby early in the game. As I think so, yeah, they would miss out the blue buff. It seems like Carmela might get caught, but that Zushin pull coming in. A triple kill for Zushin. Wow, guys. I think so that was Ruby as well to help out with that those series of kills for Zushin.
Yup, the three-man Curse of Blood from the Carmela really showing why Carmela is one of the most picked roamers of the Showdown right now. And yeah, with that, I think so Yama have taken that lead, increasing into a almost 5k goal lead as Moscow might get caught over there.
Moscow does get caught, but slow response coming in this time from Team Yama, but they do manage to get the kill on Minotaur. It is their goal laner that is going to go back to the base and needs to recall, losing out on a lot of XP. Another kill for Team Yama, and it seems like their hyper goes down as well. It seems like the turret will go down as well. I do not think Moskov can answer to that. Does barely manage to survive, but Ling going after the Moskov, the Minotaur there this time to save his marksman.
We have a lot of action going on in this bot side as 2 towers are already taken off board for Apex Esports. And that's another kill, the Yu Zhong going to the hands of the Zushin. This Zushin is having a lot of fun this match around, it seems.
Yeah, it seems like there is too much CC for Apex to actually answer for all the damage that they're getting. As soon as they jump in, they are getting punished. A little bit of missteps, I think, so coming in from Minotaur might go down. Could pop the ulti, but it seems like too late. As Ling does get the kill this time, an ultimate pop. The Bhushan might go down as well. Does go down. The dragon does come out, but the dragon is not going to be effective as all he can do is run away from that fight and save his life.
Yep, we are now watching a repeat of what happened in Game 1 as Team Yama are taking that lead, have developed that 10k goal lead as Apex are now struggling to maintain their farm. We do see that blue buff does already get taken away. They are waiting for it to spawn up again, but Ling going in aggressively onto the Vexana. Will he get that kill? Yes, he does. The rest of Team Apex can't really do much as Zushin able to catch out the Yu Zhong over there, but does get a shutdown from the Bhutan. The Prayer of Destruction does land as the Carmela is taken down by the Monster. So is the carry. As a triple kill for the Ling does appear over there, securing that Maniac by Kanban from Yama.
He does get a lot of gold after the kill, but seems like he will go down again. A savage this time coming in from Ling. Ling having a time of his life, just farming on his enemies. This is total domination coming in from Team Yama on Apex. Apex, not the Apex Predators, but it seems like Yama are the Apex Predators this game.
Yup, a beautiful savage coming in from the lane. Now Apex are very, very behind and will start struggling, especially against this composition that's coming in from Yama.
Bounty on Zushin has been taken by the Kushan. He does get a bit of gold, but not enough. It seems like Yuzong is going to get caught, but does manage to run away. The Kushan is going to get spotted as well. Just waiting in that jungle. Maybe a chance to take blue, but sadly does not get the chance to do so. Seems like Carry is alone in the top lane. Ooh, that was so close.
Yeah, the Lord does get secured by Yama. This is a 10-minute Lord. And now Carry, she is slowly getting farmed up. She's starting to do the damage. And now it looks a little bit dire for the side of Apex, as it seems like Team Yama want to close this up pretty quick. Look at this fight, the Minoan Fury catching on 2 members, but not enough damage there to support him up, as Yuzhong is caught up between a turret and his team has to pop the Black Dragon form to try and get out of that, as the tier 2 turret in the top side does go down. A Curse of Blood connecting onto 3 members, as the Ling does come in with the Tempest of Blade, secures 1 kill onto the Vexana as the Yuzhong falls to the carry. We do have a double kill from the Ling, but a shutdown from the Moskov, as the Ruby does try to catch out the Fusion. Meanwhile, a double kill for the Moskov does jump back in with the Spear of Destruction, gets a triple kill over there. The time of
mental play coming in from Moscow, as it seems like Ruby might be in a bit of trouble, but no, turns it around. A lot of lifesteal. Look at that showboating coming in from Ruby. A bit of emote as well, but that Moscow, yeah man, that is what we love to see, even in the face of such sad reality. He is trying to make plays to inspire his team. I hope his team is inspired, but it seems like Yuzhong might get caught. Does manage to get away this time.
Yup, a good upset from the side of Team Apex, as now Team Yama do know the potential of what that Moscow can do. So I don't think they'll let it happen again. Meanwhile, in the top side, we do see that the Carmilla does use the but gets to Ling, is able to pop out the Vexana immediately. The Minoan Fury just getting out the Carmilla, as Carry does take down the Yuzhong. A good amp fended onto the Minotaur, secures that kill as well, as 2 members stand, the Moscow and the Fusion, for the side of Apex Esports.
Yeah, I think so. They need to be careful of the Moskov. If Zushin is not alive, Moskov does have that wind of nature to help him out, as they will not be able to end this game, even when there is a 3v5.
Yup, the minions do spawn. Now the Vexana walking in very aggressively does get taken off the board immediately. That's 1-2 ultimates, little too much for the side of Yama, as the Tempest of Blades and the Amphended is used up. Meanwhile, the Zushin pulls back the Minotaur and get something over there, as 3 people are linked by the Curse of Blood. This might be quite a bit of damage, as the Zushin does get the stun upon them. Pulls back 3 members, as Minotaur is the first to fall in that team fight. Moskov really based attacking, as the Black Dragon form does pop out the Spear of Destruction, landing on 2 members. The Yuzhong getting into a good placement, as this might be a turnaround. Yuzhong does get busted out by the carry, but now the Moskov with the nature able to survive for just a little bit, as the Ling does clean up things over there. The Tempest of Blade does get used up, as it gets a triple kill, wiping out Apex Esports.
GG GG, total domination, clean wipe coming in from Team Yama on Team Apex. A lot of showboating, not ending their misery. Might get another kill as well, just for the road. Killing does pop his immortality as well, just because he can. GG's to Team Yama as they move on to the round of 16, and it seems like Team Apex end their journey in the round of 32.
This marks the end of Obscura Showdown Season 2. Big shout out to the Fusion Vibes fam. Big shout out to Prank Fun. We'll catch you next time. Till then.
Welcome everyone to Obscura Showdown Season 3. The stage is set, the teams are ready, and the battle for supremacy begins now. Brace yourself for a relentless showdown where only the fiercest will conquer and reign supreme.
This marks the end of Obscura Showdown Season 2. Big shout out to the Fusion Vibes fam. Big shout out to Prank Fun. We'll catch you next time. Till then.
Welcome everyone to Obscura Showdown Season 3. The stage is set, the teams are ready, and the battle for supremacy begins now. Brace yourself for a relentless showdown where only the fiercest will conquer and reign supreme.
This marks the end of Obscura Showdown Season 2. Big shout out to the Fusion Vibes fam. Big shout out to Prank Fun. We'll catch you next time. Till then.
Welcome everyone to Obscura Showdown Season 3. The stage is set, the teams are ready, and the battle for supremacy begins now. Brace yourself for a relentless showdown where only the fiercest will conquer and reign supreme.
This marks the end of Obscura Showdown Season 2. Big shout out to the Fusion Vibes fam. Big shout out to Prank Fun. We'll catch you next time. Till then.
Welcome everyone to Obscura Showdown Season 3. The stage is set, the teams are ready, and the battle for supremacy begins now. Brace yourself for a relentless showdown where only the fiercest will conquer and reign supreme.
This marks the end of Obscura Showdown Season 2. Big shout out to the Fusion Vibes fam. Big shout out to Prank Fun. We'll catch you next time. Till then.
Welcome everyone to Obscura Showdown Season 3. The stage is set, the teams are ready, and the battle for supremacy begins now. Brace yourself for a relentless showdown where only the fiercest will conquer and reign supreme.
This marks the end of Obscura Showdown Season 2. Big shout out to the Fusion Vibes fam. Big shout out to Prank Fun. We'll catch you next time. Till then.
Welcome everyone to Obscura Showdown Season 3. The stage is set, the teams are ready, and the battle for supremacy begins now. Brace yourself for a relentless showdown where only the fiercest will conquer and reign supreme.
This marks the end of Obscura Showdown Season 2. Big shout out to the Fusion Vibes fam. Big shout out to Prank Fun. We'll catch you next time. Till then.
Welcome everyone to Obscura Showdown Season 3. The stage is set, the teams are ready, and the battle for supremacy begins now. Brace yourself for a relentless showdown where only the fiercest will conquer and reign supreme.
This marks the end of Obscura Showdown Season 2. Big shout out to the Fusion Vibes fam. Big shout out to Prank Fun. We'll catch you next time. Till then.
Welcome everyone to Obscura Showdown Season 3. The stage is set, the teams are ready, and the battle for supremacy begins now. Brace yourself for a relentless showdown where only the fiercest will conquer and reign supreme.
This marks the end of Obscura Showdown Season 2. Big shout out to the Fusion Prime fam. Big shout out to Prank Fun. We'll catch you next time. Till then.
Welcome everyone to Obscura Showdown Season 3. The stage is set, the teams are ready, and the battle for supremacy begins now. Brace yourself for a relentless showdown where only the fiercest will conquer and reign supreme.
This marks the end of Obscura Showdown Season 2. Big shout out to the Fusion Prime fam. Big shout out to Prank Fun. We'll catch you next time. Till then.
Welcome everyone to Obscura Showdown Season 3. The stage is set, the teams are ready, and the battle for supremacy begins now. Brace yourself for a relentless showdown where only the fiercest will conquer and reign supreme.
This marks the end of Obscura Showdown Season 2. Big shout out to the Fusion Prime fam. Big shout out to Prank Fun. We'll catch you next time. Till then.
Welcome.
Starting.
This time, the choice is mine.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to Obscura Showdown Season 3, powered by Vista. Tonight is day number 7, and we are on to match number 14 of tonight between Face X Face versus Quantum Grip. I'm your caster for the evening, Juventus with my co-caster, the friend Gig has it.
Hola everyone, as we are back into the fight. Draft is underway, and let's go and guess what the teams are going to ban and get them wrong, Quentin.
Butterflies.
Yup, let's do this, shall we? As we do immediately see the Xavier and the Roger being banned out. Will we see what should I ban out? The Zask and the Zushin are taken off the board as well. Why do I feel like there's going to be something like the Hylos, probably Hylos or an EXP laner?
Yeah, I think
Coming
so.
in from
Someone is either going to ban or pick the Hylos this time, as the Xavier is banned out. Roger is banned out.
My mission is
Yup.
to protect
Oh,
lives.
you get it right this time. Congratulations.
Oh my goodness, I am so scared right now. All right, Gig, your turn. Let's see what Face X Face decide to ban out.
Minzitar? I'm not sure.
Minzitar? Minzitar? Why not? Minzitar. Imagine if they do ban out the Minster. It could also be the Ling because that's scary to be left open. What heroes are available still? Something like the Ruby is up as well, but it's not something that's too difficult to manage with. As we do wait and see what Face X Face decide to ban out. Again, Quantum Grip are on your blue side, as Face X Face are on the red. So, guys, I hope you guys are excited. We are entering match number 2 of the night, and they do ban out a jungler, but it's not the Ling, it's the Hayabusa. So it's not the Minster this time around, Gig.
I mean, used to failure. Anyway, moving on. The link open. They could pick that. The Minotaur open as well. The Zask is banned out, so another mage would be Vexana.
Or even the
With,
Valentine.
yeah, with that kind of ban, I think so. They have something in mind
It's
already.
not every
Quantum
day
Grip.
you see such a handsome
team
Oh,
dragon
for the
tamer
link. I
Yeah.
would
like
have
me.
said link, but I said maybe not, and they do pick the link.
The first pick Ling, it's kind of a double-edged sword because it can be good, it can be bad. But we have to see how Basics Face do want to react to this pick coming in. As we might see Edith, yep, Edith is locked in. And probably a good mage, especially against Ling, is that Vexana. Let's see if Face decide to go with that mid lane route immediately or keep that flex potential.
Yeah, the Vexana could be picked up, but I think so. They might themselves go for a hyper.
I didn't
What
cure
would they
your
take up
pain.
over there?
I harnessed it.
Apparently not. They go for the Valentina.
Everything engulfed in
They're predicting a few things out, as we do see that the Valir is taken up by Quantum Grip. Let's see what happens over here as we come in to close up the drafts. The room preferably being selected pretty early on.
Yeah,
Now they have to be careful on what they want to pick.
they could go for the Tigreal, as FX have
When the
already
body suffers,
picked
your
Edith,
team
but it
is
seems like
spirit
they are going
blooms.
for an EXP laner Benedetta.
Yeah, and now that the Valentina was shown early, Quantum Grip, they have that potential to actually decide which ultimates they want to give Valentina and which they want to keep for themselves. So
Yeah,
they
yeah.
do fix it with the Benedetta.
Yeah, I like that thought. I think so. Yeah, that is what went through their mind. The Ling is going to have a field a day if they do not pick a strong good laner. Seems like both are going for EXP lanes. A Teresa does make sense. A very strong laner has a lot of sustain, will help them out a lot in team fights as well, as his ultimate could help getting Link pinned down as well.
Yeah, but there's no hard stuns from the side of Face, which could cause Ling to actually just go wild in team fights. We have to see as we do enter the second phase of the bans coming in.
Yeah, as it said, I think so. Edith's stun is a bit too slow. Could get it off with his toss and stun combo, but I think this is going to be very difficult against Ling and Benedetta. I think so. I don't think so. It's going to be
True love
effective against Valid,
like
as
blood.
Valid
Is
is
banning.
number one. Very hard to walk up to with that push spell, and also has the ultimate to purify. As we see a Mincitar ban, at least I get something right, even though later on. And we see a Carmela ban coming in.
Yep. Now the teams do start choosing which heroes they want off the board. Again, the Minster has been seen in the goal lane as well, so it's very risky to leave open. Whereas for the side of the Carmilla, it does pair well with the Ling. So we have to see what Face X Face do decide to ban out in their last phase, and they do take off that Ruby.
Yeah, Ruby does do pretty well against Teresla. So yeah, that is what I think. So they had no. Yeah, I think so. That is what they had in their mind. Uh, Although it seems like somehow if they could transition Edith
I am
into the
more
gold
than
lane
a weapon.
and could get someone like the Franco on their team, I think so. That could work too, but it would be a huge risk uh, doing that.
Explosion
Indeed,
Gaming
as
subscribed to the
it seems
channel.
like for the last ban for this phase, we do see that the Julian is taken off by Quantum Grip. Now, face 6 face, they are left to choose between their gold lane and their jungler if this Edith is not going to the gold, that is. And looking at the composition that they're pulling out, it seems like the Edith might just go to the roam position as face to decide upon their goal lane.
Yeah, Claude is a good pick coming in from FX as yeah, especially with the flicker skill does do well against Ling, right? Doesn't get caught up, but is going to have uh, huge problems against Benedetta as well. There to clean up if Ling misses out on anything.
Yep, as we do see the final two picks coming in from Quantum Grip. Let's see what they decide upon. They are showing the Diggy and the Belric and
Chivalry is
possibly a
dead,
Clint, as the
and I
Clint
will revive
does
it.
get picked up. Whereas for the final pick and that room position might be something interesting. Yep, we do see the Belric coming in for the side of Quantum Grip.
Yeah, Beleric with regeneration, it seems.
Sir, what's your
We'll have to
command?
see how this goes as we see a Fanny being selected in this match for the final jungler for the side of Face X Face.
Yeah, bad news for the Clint specifically. I do not think anyone else is going to have huge issues against Fanny. But I think so it's Clint who Fanny is going to be after most of the game. I think so. Ling would go against Valentina mostly, but we'll have to see.
All right, with that, both teams have secured their draft as we enter into game number 1 of match number 2 of tonight between Quantum Grip and Face X Face. As we are ready to enter the land of dawn. Again, guys, I hope everyone in chat are excited. Remember to like the stream and subscribe to the channel to stay tuned with future Obscura Showdown Season 3 matches powered by Vista as we come into game number 1.
Is that the Kung Fu Panda skin on Ling?
That's the Lord Shen. The Kung Fu Panda is on Akai, the Pandaman. But yes, that is from the Kung Fu Panda collab. Both
Nice.
teams starting up with the blue buffs.
Aggression coming from both team as Edith first to miss their skills. It seems like Benedetta is going to jump in as well. Does get a lot of damage done on Edith.
Yep.
Who do you think is going to do better in the lane? Is it going to be Benedetta or Teresa?
Well, for that case, we have to have a lane, and with the Benedetta's air speed, she can just clear the lane out and rotate immediately. That's what most players pick the Benedetta for, so we may not have that much of an issue. But if it is just lane on lane, the Benedetta might be struggling a little bit because Teresla's early game damage is a little bit much.
Yeah, Benedetta almost does go down. As you say that, it seems like Fanny does the cutthroat on the golden crab. F's in the chat for that play.
We all have our bad days. I played a bit of Fanny today as well, and it was pretty fun. let's see what happens in the tournament right now. We did see a little bit of slight misplay as the turtle does spawn up in 5 seconds.
Oh, is eliminated what? No, he does see Tesla going to go down, I believe. Yes, easily going to go down. It seems like Ling does let Valentina go this time.
Yep, first blood secured by the Ling for the side of Team Quantum Grip. As now, I think so, the Dirt does get started up. The Fanny is still taking the blue buff. Now the Edith does go in with the toss up. That's a lot of damage coming in from the Fanny. Let's see what happens there. Electro Final Blow already taken up, but a Retribution missed by both the junglers. Secured by the Benedetta, but the Edith does get the kill onto the Valir. The penalty zone now onto the Belric. Now the Belric does pop the Vengeance. Everybody caught in the Electro Final Blow, but stage 2 secure that final kill.
Yep, it seems like Valentina is playing a risky game, dashing into the lane with a Benedetta against her.
Interestingly enough, both teams are doing well, and I'm surprised bot side has been pretty quiet this game around.
It hasn't been quiet. There's a lot of showboating coming from both sides. I think so. Clint is the one doing better, but not much gold difference to show for that matter currently.
Ooh, we might see something tight beat poked out over here. The toss is messed up, so is the quantum charges. The BMI already used by the Clint. Now the primal wrap already used up with the Edith does go down to the Valir as 4 people collapse onto the Ling. Onto the Claude, sorry. The Claude already using the Blazing Duet. Valir gets very low. Fanny is able to pick up the kill onto the Clint, as in the backside Valentina coming in to secure that kill onto the Valir as well. But the Ling going slightly aggressive. Might back up over there.
Yeah, sad for Team Quantum, as I thought they were the one getting the kills, but instead they were the one getting hunted by FX. Seems like the game is shifting now slowly. It was Team Quantum with a slight lead, but it seems like the game's momentum has shifted to Team FX currently, and it seems like a lot of team fights going all around the map. No commitment actually. It seems like Claude does go down to Valir in the end.
Yep. Claude gets caught off over there, and that gives Team Quantum Grip a advantage to start up this turtle already, as the Fanny just tried to go around. The Cutthroat does land the Tempest of Blaze coming in, as well as the Dryad, Wrath of the Dryad, securing on 2 members. Will Valentina be able to get out of that? Yes, she is. She does get a double kill as well. But sadly, there, Edith has to fall in that skirmish. Meanwhile, in the top side, a solo kill by the Benedetta onto the Teresla.
Yeah, a great show of skills coming in from Benedetta to match very well against, I think so, yeah, Fanny missing her first cable, gets the Cutthroat down this time to secure the kills on Benedetta. I did not think Benedetta would have a difficult time against Fanny, but I am being proved wrong.
Yep, as the game goes longer, especially once we enter that mid-game, the Fanny will start popping off. As the Benedetta is going to start scaling a little bit better onto the late game. Meanwhile, on the bot side, we do see that the Edith does kill onto the Clint. The Wrath of the Dryad does already get used up by the Beleric.
Yeah, a lot of damage already. It seems like Claude's Blazing Duet as level up. He does get some items. Nope, no items. Only 1 Corrosion Sight is enough to kill, secure kills. Now it seems like Valir just stands there. Lets Ruby slaughter him under his own turret. Team fight brewing in the bottom lane, as I think so. It's Claude going to go down. Clint's going to go down. No gets a lot of damage down, as it is Team FX going down. Valentina, Teresla, and Edith going down. it seems like Fanny is there, but to get some retribution back for his teammates as Clint goes down to Fanny.
Yup, a good gameplay coming in from the Fanny to try and even out things as three members did fall for the side of Basic Faith. But Quantum Grip trying their level best to get some advantage. It seems that both teams are relevantly equal when it comes to gold and EXP, as Benedetta gets the top turrets, but the turtle does get started up by FXF.
Seems like he is going to get caught. Ling does get caught, but almost goes down to the Fanny. This is not a good spot for Ling as he does go down, and so does Belric to that ultimate coming in from Claude, but it is Clint who is going to get the last laugh apparently. Nope, it is Benedetta who secures the kill on Claude this time, but might go down to Valentina. Yes, and reverse ultimate to secure the kill as well. That is what we like to watch. Drama ensues in the Obscura Showdown.
Yup, a good thing. Counterplay by the Valentina just outplays the Benedetta completely with her own ultimates.
Reverse Uno. Yeah, that is what happened.
Reverse Uno indeed. As now it seems like there is a slight goal lead starting to develop as Team FXF are starting to get that 1k goal lead under their tower. We do see that the Fanny is going in pretty aggressively. Gets the kill onto the Ling. Surprisingly, Electrifying Blow does come out. Gets a double kill with that strokes. Able to secure two members for the side of Quantum Grip. As we might see another fight break off over there. The Belric does get caught up with the Clint coming in with a lot of damage. Both teams coming in with the Wrath of the Dryad. Valentina able to throw out the penalty zone, locking into the Clint. As the Valir is there, the Fanny is up there to also do quite a bit of damage. Gets a monster kill as the Valir and the Clint go down. So does the Belric. That is 4 members for the side of Quantum Grip down.
Yeah, added to the fact, it was Team FX who were actually outnumbered. Claude was up in his lane, successfully pushing the tower as he does get the mid lane turret as well. Objectively and gold wise, it is Team FX coming out on top currently, and I do not see them messing this up if they don't make a huge mistake.
That is true, but now with the Lord up, it seems like FXF are in the best position to try and get something out of this. The Fanny does try to get onto the Benedetta, but the Eye for a Knight keeping her healthy. Let's see what happens over here. As the teamfight does ensue, let's see who goes in for the initiation first. As the Cutfoot does come out from the Fanny, this gives a go as the penalty zone onto the Belric, as the Wrath of the Dryad coming out as well. Electrifying Blow securing the kill onto the Valentina. Now the rest of FXF are pretty low, but so is the side for Quantum Grip. But Valir able to secure that Lord as Edith is sacrificed in that fight.
Yeah, Fanny has gone back to his base, does have the energy now to go back into the fight, but it seems like he's going to get the red buff first before going in. Things are turning around. This might be the mess up that I was talking about. The Lord does go to Team Quantum instead of Team FX. It seems like, but Benedetta is in trouble. It seems like they are fighting it out, both out of skills, both out of energy. But it seems like another fight is ruining the bottom lane as Claude might be in danger and does go down. Seems like Valentina is going to chase, but is going to get caught. No, it is Fanny who is there to secure the kill on Ling instead. Fanny doing a brilliant job of reaping after his team, and yeah, paying out a lot. Does have a 370 gold bounty, and a KD of 709. Impressive.
Impressive indeed, as seems like Quantum Grip are trying to slightly get that advantage back. It seems like we might have another fight brewing over here as the penalty zone does connect onto the Valir. Valir is the first to fall to the Wrestler, as Belric is forced back off in this fight.
Yeah, 12 minutes already. Both marksmen now have somewhat of a build already. So let's see who comes out on top. Fan is still relevant in the game, doing a lot of damage as well, not only just reaping. And a lot of pressure on Team Quantum.
Yep, let us see what happens over here as the red buff does get stolen away in the bot side. You see a little bit of a fight. The Primal Wrath already used up by the Edith, doing quite a bit of damage. As the penalty zone falls onto the Belric, catching one Electro-Final Throw is already used up by the Benedict, scoring two people over there. Might just be a turnaround as the Ling is jumping up and down, tries to go in, but gets immediately caught off. The Fanny is there. Will she be able to catch the Flint? Yet she is, and the legendary for the Fanny.
Yeah, twist after twist. Feels like I am watching a soap. And yeah, twist after twist, guys. As
Interesting.
Fanny does securing his own blue buff as well on top of what he already had. Seems like going after Benetta, this might be interesting. Not a lot of damage done to Benetta as Benetta is running away. Gets the cutthroat down, but not enough. Benetta dashing away. Will it be enough? Will it be enough? I think so. He's going to go down to the Claude, but barely managing to survive. Look at that. Hat off to Benedetta for delaying. That does help his team by creating space, but team not able to capitalize on the space created.
Yep, I think so. With how behind the rest of Team Quantum Grip are, they are forced to play a little bit more safe. So even with that space created by Benedetta in the bot side, they were unable to get that Lord as Ling gets executed somewhere.
Yeah, in the bottom lane, he was standing still. Something is up. Is Ling okay? Hasn't given up?
A little bit of a stroke, maybe? Not sure. As the Lord does get picked up for the side of the XF, and the two teams are getting ready for another team fight to be taken up.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult for Team Quantum to defend. They are 6k behind the other team. The other team are beating them in a fair 5-on-5 fight as well. Adding a lot to that equation does make the conditions dire for Team Quantum, as it seems like they might get a turret out of this instantly. Yep, the inhibitor turret does go down. Fanny jumps in, does get a lot of damage down on Clint, but not able to get the skill secure. The Lord goes down, Belric pops his ulti. It is Benedetta first to go down to Valentina. This is not looking good for Terizla as well. Terizla goes down to the Clint. Clint with so much damage gets a kill on the floor as well. Third to go down is Edith, and it might be Fanny who goes down too as well. A savage a turnaround from Valentina to end that spree. Does get 2 kills down instead of the savage, and anticlimactic end to that Claude.
That end indeed, as we do see them. The Quantum Grip did try to make a comeback over there, but sadly Belric was the only one surviving and now has to try and clean this up.
Valentina playing with fire. Ling there present now, going to go after him, of course. Can he get the kill secured, or is this going to be a turnaround? No, it does let Benedetta just let Valentina walk away this time.
Yep. As we are slowly entering, we have actually entered that late game, and you can see that the Fanny is slowly starting to fall off. She could not get that immediate kill onto the Clint. The Wind of Nature also coming in clutch. But we have to see what happens over here as this red buff or the blue team gets contested. Fanny in the bot side.
Yeah, Quantum did get that Lord out of their base and did get a silver lining as well, but they are still back when it comes to turrets and gold. And yeah, that could be the ray of hope that could inspire them to make a comeback. You never know.
You never know indeed, as this is a 12 as a 17-minute Lord that is up. Let's see if Quantum wants to contest this as the Benedetta going down immediately. That the eye for an eye, but the electrifying blow does not keep him secure for now. That is the EXP later for the side of Quantum Grip already down, and the Lord secured by FXF.
Yeah, I think a bit too late into the party. Does not get the time to drop his retribution as Team FX are already pressurizing the enemy team even when inside their own base.
Yep, that's going to be interesting as now an open base will be collapsed upon on all three sides by Face X Face.
This is not looking good for Quantum. Can the Clint do it again? Valier doing a lot of damage currently, but has not been able to show up in team fights as much as we expected. Already pops the Wind of Nature, might go down. Yes, does go down to the Fanny. This is not looking good. Benedetta just dives in, gets the Fanny's immortality popped, but it is Valier who goes down to the floor instead. Fanny just diving around to see if he can get a kill, but it is Team Quantum who go down one after one, and the core goes down as well. GG's. As we move on to the second match between Quantum and Team FX. Team FX take the lead.
This marks the end of Obscura Showdown Season 2. Big shout out to the Fusion Prime fam. Big shout out to Crank. Fun. We'll catch you next time. Till then.
Welcome everyone to Obscura Showdown Season 3. The stage is set, the teams are ready, and the battle for supremacy begins now. Brace yourself for a relentless showdown where only the fiercest will conquer and reign supreme.
Welcome back, everyone, to Obscura Showdown Season 3 Match Day 7. This is match number 2, and the first round did go to Team Face X Face. Quantum Grip on the back foot. Can they make a comeback? A 17-minute game
I didn't cure
that
the pain.
went
Your
to the
team
way of
is
Face
damaged.
X Face, but it was Quantum who had a slight ray of hope, but could not make a comeback. Can they do it this time, do you think, Quentin?
There is the possibility, so let's see what happens this match around as we do enter the draft coming in. We do have the Zask and the Valentina already taken off the board. Quantum Grip do not want to face that Valentina again. You might just see Physics Face ban out something else over here, probably a Roger or a Ling. Maybe.
Yeah, Ling did not do very well in that game of kind of unusual. I feel we have seen Ling being very strong in whatever lineup the enemy has or his team has been able to get and secure kills, but it was Fanny instead. Pick that we have not seen a lot. Actually, dominating the jungle and dominating his enemies. That was interesting to watch,
Still
and I
waters
hope
run
we
deep.
see
Your
more
team is
interesting
banning.
picks. As we see, the Ling is going to get banned by Quantum.
Interesting enough, they banned their own Ling away, but the Terazla is also taken off the board. Let's see what Basic Space want to take out next. What really did cause them a problem last game? What do
Yeah,
you
I think
think
so.
so? Okay.
It was the Claude. Although
My
there was
mission
that
is to
anticlimactic
protect lives.
end, it was Claude that
Your
almost
team is picking.
I
got
believe,
the Savage.
yeah, I believe it's the Clint that you're talking about, but it doesn't
Yes.
get banned out. It does get traded off for the Hylos as a 1-1 for the side of Quantum Grip gets taken out, leaving the Hayabusa open. And finally,
Welcome
we see
to
a
my
Haya
hunting ground.
in the Obscura Showdown.
Yeah, higher against Roger, another hero that has been scary, that has caused the enemy team to uh, just give up mid game. I think has almost gotten a Savage, I believe as well. We haven't seen a Savage from a Roger coming yet. But very high damage, high mobility hero.
Through the darkness.
As we do see the Mia already locked in, so this is going to be a jungle Roger
Born by thy wish,
from the side of
guided
Quantum
by
Grip,
lantern's
whereas this is surprising. The Zushin was left open and neither team did pick them up in that first phase as it goes to the side of Phasic Space in the second round.
Yeah, I think so. It was Quantum Grip that wanted to pick the Roger. I think so. FX got a bit lucky as they were the ones with first pick and picked the Hayabusa instead of
the hunt
Zushin,
begins.
as they get another strong hero, Ruby pick.
Yep, let's see what Quantum Grip go for this time around as well, as we are waiting to see what their last pick of this first phase of the ban will be.
Very hard to lane against Ruby in the XP lane. The Tesla had a difficult time, and the Yuzhong had a difficult time. I think so. Minstar would do good against Ruby, but I'm not sure.
It can go either way. We might also see a Paquito. You never know what happens here, but a mage does come in for the side of Team OQG as the Vexana gets locked in.
Yeah, Quantum Grip. Of course, get the hero with the Deathly Grip. A very meta from Quantum Grip. I think so. They are going to ban the tanks out or the marksmen's out this time.
Let's see what they decide to take out in this second phase. They
Chivalry is
are
dead.
taking their time with it, and they do ban out the Clint. They want to give this Mia a good lane, so these high damage early game heroes might get banned off for the side of Quantum Grip.
Yeah, I think so. The next ban for Quantum Grip could be something like the Moskov.
Horology is my craft. Diggy is
Whereas the
winning.
Diggy does get taken out, and it seems like FXF are planning to ban out those roam heroes that can cause their team quite a little bit of trouble.
That could be bad for Team FXF if they do not ban the Tigreal out as well. Team Quantum Grip yet to pick their tank. So yeah, I'm sure Zushin thinks they can do well against a Tigreal, but I assure you, Tigreal is going to
When the
be
body
a huge
suffers,
problem for them
your
as they
team
ban
spirit
out the
blooms.
Benedetta instead.
Yep, the Benedetta did quite well, yes, the game prior. And yeah, good respect ban coming in as the last ban
It's
for
like
the
blood
side of
team is
FXF,
picking.
as Carmilla is picked up from the opposing team.
I hope FX do not pick the Tigreal. It could be game over even before the start. But it seems like they're going for something like a Minotaur.
That is true. They might actually at this point any role might actually work. The Minotaur, especially why? Because it has the Minoan roar to give a little bit of heal, especially once the Carmilla puts down her ult, gives his team that little bit of sustain that's required. And his team looks a little bit squishy.
Yeah, Quantum Grip
It's the proof
do
that I'm
still
still
need to
alive.
keep their EXP later. I'm not sure what they're gonna pick. Minchitar, I think so. Still would do very well. But Guinevere is yet to be picked as well. Seems like they're going for a Gotot. That's interesting.
Muscle of iron.
They are going with
Bones
the
of
Gatot,
steel.
and this Starlight skin, man, it's a freaky skin. The Nutcracker Soldier. I like that.
Oh, that hits hard somewhere else. Pretty scary. As we see, both teams have finished with their pick. Which team do you think has a better pick, Quentin?
Oof, both teams look level, especially when they come into the end of the draft. Both teams have closed off with a good composition. The Karthik is going to be interesting to see in that EXP position, as might be going up against a Ruby. Might do well, might not. We have to see, as both teams do lock in their drafts as we enter game number 2 between Team Face X Face and Quantum Grip for Obscura Showdown Season 3 powered by Vista. I hope all of you are ready and excited. Remember to like the stream and subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for upcoming matches.
I think so. Team FX are going to have a difficult time if the Hayabusa, anyway, Hayabusa is not able to show up early in the game. I think so. Their damage output is going to be an issue in the early game, whereas the Roger does scale up pretty fast in the early game, and the Mia as well does a lot of damage in the early game. As a team fight ensues in the middle lane, both teams trying to feel out each other, trying to see what kind of plays they're going to make, but both teams not risking anything. It is Mia with the aggressive play trying to beat out. It seems like it might work as well, but does flicker out. Look at that Mia. So much lifesteal coming in for Mia with that skill. Mia has picked the Inspire, which does give him a lot of lifesteal as well. So that could work in their favor.
Look at Team Quantum Grip. They are in position as Minotaur spouts out 3 members from the side of Quantum Grip over there. The Hayabusa going in aggressively. Does pop the Shadow Pod kill. Will he get more kills over there? The Zushin pulling back the Carmilla. That's a double kill for the Hayabusa, as that might be a entire turnaround. The 1k goal lead already secured for this early game. As it seems like Hayabusa wants to go for more. The Vexana is there, but the Lycan pounds from the Rogers scaring away the rest of Team FXF.
Yeah, this is exactly what you need from your Hayabusa. This is what their lineup needs. A Hayabusa that is dominating, doesn't let Mia scale up, doesn't let Roger dominate or dictate the game. They need to be dictating the rotates. They need to be dictating where the fights are about to happen, and he needs to be present everywhere.
Yup, as the first turtle is up, it seems like Quantum Grip are trying to get into position over there. Ruby is present, starting off with the pokes onto the Carmela, but then again, it's still a Carmela. She can just heal back with her first hero, with her Bloodbath. Is active. The Minotaur is also present, as the rest of FXF are present. The Avatar of the Guardian is used up, but the Hayabusa is able to secure that turtle as the Minoan Fury onto two members. Hayabusa securing the kill onto the Roger, and Gato might just go down as well as Ruby picks up that kill.
Yeah, everything going in the way of Team FX currently, and it seems like Mia does go down as well to the Broody. This is not looking good overall. They are losing almost every fight. They go into 3 minutes into the game, they are losing all three lanes. Team Quantum do need to get back in this game. They should not allow a snowball. The previous match was close, but this needs to be their game. They are in a more dire situation than Team FX are. It seems like it might be the tank going down. Yes, it is Carmela going down first, already in the back foot. Will Team Quantum back down or double down and get into this fight?
Yep, the Hayabusa is taking away that mid turret, chunking on that gold plate, getting pretty fed, if you ask me, as Minotaur just was aggressively into the jungles, jumping, wall hopping as a cow jumping over the moon.
That is an interesting image that Quentin has put into my mind, but it seems like it is going to be Hayabusa that gets the blue Minion Fury out. It seems like everyone is caught, but no one to follow up as Carmela's zone, as it is actually Kotot zoning them out. It seems Zushin is going to get caught as well. A turnaround in the making. Hayabusa trying to fight, trying to get a kill secured, but not enough damage. Is going to dash out the mobility just enough to keep him alive. Oh wow, that was a turn around. Broody still dominating the lane, but his team was almost wiped out.
Yup, we did see that Quantum Grip are trying to do that little bit of a comeback potential. They are trying to put up a fight. Seems like now Face X Face are trying their level best to maintain the lead that they're getting. The Gato did push them off position, as now in the mid lane we do see that the Zushin do quite a bit of damage. A flicker aggressively from the Brody does miss onto the Vexana, and that is a skill wasted onto the side of Brody.
Yeah, that was interesting plays coming in from the. It seems like another fight brewing. Carmela caught, but enough HP pool to tank that out. Ruby there still chasing after her. It seems like Hayabusa does get the turtle as well. It is Vexana that goes down first, and second to go is Carmela. Another one caught. It is Roger, but does manage to dash out. This is not going in the way of Quantum. They did not even contest for the Lord. It was Gotot who changed the outcome of the previous fight, but this time not being able to be present in the fight. It is Gotot fighting alone in the bottom lane. His team absent. Hayabusa getting a kill on Mia as well. All around, they're losing every fight. Can Gotot get out of it? It seems like he's going to get caught and does go down to Zushin. This is sad for Team Quantum.
Yup.
That Haya just jumping around, putting the fear of God into Quantum.
Quantum Grip not looking good, as their grip does loosen up in this match. We do see that the rest of Team Face to Face are trying to push out this mid lane, and Quantum they cannot really contest. They have to let this tower go down, as the rest of Face X Face are trying to crash down, trying to get some more over there. The bot tier 2 is now going to be contested, but the Gakup is there to defend it. Let's see if another fight brews over here, as the Minotaur just goes aggressively by a slight bit. Mia is slowly getting farmed.
Yeah, slowly that could be a problem to Broody. On the other hand, does get a Sky Piercer, has no stacks on it as of yet. Hayabusa diving in very dangerously. It seems like it is going to be a team fight that is starting. Hayabusa does get his ulti, but gets no kill. It is Minotaur tanking out the damage. Currently, it is Carmela with a low HP has to go back. It seems like Team FX are failing when it comes to pushing the lanes, not being able to push the lanes properly, even when having the map control.
Yep, the Gata looking clearing out another wave. Meanwhile, on the top side, the Brody is left alone. But get caught up by 4 members from the side of Quantum Grip. Looking at that,
Oh, I think so. Brody is going to go down. Yes, does go down to the Mia. Not looking good for Team FX as they start as the Lord this time. This might help them out push, but they do need to be careful as Brody is the one that went down. He does have a lot of bounty on his head. Brody did get a bit cocky with that. Was alone in the lane. Saw a lot of players did not back down. It is Ruby jumping in this time. Is going to get nuked, but does survive. Carmela getting caught by Zushin, but no one to follow up as Brody was just spawning from the base. The Lord
yep,
is walking down the lane.
it seems that the Mia is finally getting her damage up as she's starting to hurt quite a bit over here. Now, FXF have to be a little bit more careful in their positioning and trying to get this Mia off board before they continue onwards with any more team fights.
As it seems, Quantum are going to defend the middle lane. It is Zushin that gets her skill first. Does chunk out a lot of HP out of Carmela. Carmela now forced to go back. The top lane gone. It is not looking good for Quantum. Another turret goes down in the bottom lane as all inhibitor turrets are now open for the taking.
Yep, that Lord is still up, surprisingly. This time, Zushin not locking down onto any member as this other wave might just chunk out the bot inhibitor. Minotaur going in aggressively against the 2-man Minoan Fury as the Guardian of the Avatar does come out. So that's 2 members already gone for the side of Quantum Grip, but there's a clapback, 3 people down for the side of this X-Face as the Hayabusa is there. The Ruby still surviving. Hayabusa does get the shutdown onto the Roger, but has to come back, try and keep his team alive as the Ruby does fall to the Gato. A double kill for the Hayabusa as only the Haya and the Carmilla are alive for each team.
That was, I think so, Carmela with that awesome ultimate usage. It was Carmela all day, every day, making the important plays. We do not see such plays coming in from the tank usually, but Carmela is such tank that can deal a lot of damage.
That is true. She can amplify her team and help her out pretty well. As now it seems like Team FXF and Quantum Grip are starting to evenly get matched out. FXF have to be careful on what type of initiation they want to go for this time around, as it could be pretty dire because Quantum Grip do have the option of a turnaround. Meanwhile, the top side, so does get the kill onto the Roger, but gets taken down instead. That's the trade. Meanwhile, on the bot side, the Brody is taken out by the Gato. Gato might get killed over here. Yep, he does go down to the Ruby, but that's a negative trade as the Mia is still up for the side of Quantum Grip, and they might just be able to defend this out.
Quantum loosening the grip of Team FX on the game as the gold lead slowly vanishing away. The EXP difference slowly coming back to level as it is Carmela that is caught by Zushin, but no damage output from Team FX.
Yep, that is just a Zushin, and the Carmela is pretty tanky, especially against magic defense. Is built up. So let's see what happens over here as might see another fight getting broken out. could be pretty risky for the side of FXF.
Whoa,
Look at that.
look at that ultimate coming from Ruby as there is two men going down for Team Quantum. That was a surprise. We did not see that coming, nor did Quantum.
Yep, that was a surprise for us casters too, right, man? That was interesting as the Lord is taking up for the side of FXF.
I think so. It is Broody who needs to come up with the plays. Has not been able to show up as much as we expect from him, and the amount of gold he has. He is the second most armed player in the game, but not being able to show up in times that his team needs him to be.
Yep, now we do see that everyone's popping up aggressively, except they want to try and close things up over there, but the top side we do see the Hayabusa does use up the quad shadow kill. Zushin secures the kill onto the Roger, pull back onto the Carmilla. Carmilla is unable to get out. The Eternal Flood already brought down from the Lexana.
Yep, the Lord is already in the base, but does go down to the Mia. It is inhibitor turrets going down left and right, as it is Minotaur that jumps in. Mia with a Beautify, but not enough. Is not managed to get away. It is God trying to fight for his team. Does get one kill down on Hayabusa, but I think so. It is GG's. Yup, GG's to both the teams, but it is Team FX. It is Team Face X face that go on, and it is Quantum that are out of the Obscura Showdown in the round of 32. GG's to everyone. I hope you guys are entertained because we are. This round of 32 is turning out to be a blockbuster, isn't it, Quentin?
Indeed, congratulations to both teams. Also, thank you for our viewers for tuning in tonight. We hope to see you tomorrow as well, as we are closing up the first round of 32 for Obscura Showdown Season 3 powered by Vista pretty soon. And on that note, this is your caster for tonight, Juventus, signing off. Gig, any last words?
And yeah, this is me, Gig. And guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for the 1 lakh views. And yeah, guys, that is a huge milestone for us. Our viewership has gone, our subscriber count has gone up to 1.4k, almost 1.5, almost. But you guys could help us, and also to be notified, follow us on Instagram and Discord as well. So good night, guys. See you tomorrow, and with some more amazing matches in Obscura Showdown Season 3. Good night.
Good night.
This marks the end of Obscura.
Listen, your heart is beating for me. Even your blood can't wait to escape from you. Keep it authentic. Drink directly from the neck. Listen, your heart is beating for me. Even your blood can't wait to escape from you. Keep it authentic. Drink directly from the neck. Listen, your heart is beating for me. Even your blood can't wait to escape from you. Keep it authentic. Drink directly from the neck. Listen, your heart is beating for me. Even your blood can't wait to escape from you. Keep it authentic. Drink directly from the neck. Listen, your heart is beating for me. Even your blood can't wait to escape from you. Keep it authentic. Drink directly from the neck.